Good morning, everybody. This is Chris from the Stewart Buzz. I want to welcome you. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. It is absolutely a beautiful day. It's going to be in the 80s. It's sunny here in Stewart, Florida. And we have Esther doing readings today. We're also going to be doing the podcast, the Amazing Adventures of Ester Bae. Each week we try to recap on how Esther did and coped over the weekend, whether or not she survived the adventures that she goes on each and every Sunday, Sunday through Sunday. Well, I should say Sunday night through Saturday night, and then Sunday she comes in again. So I am sure there is some really far out stories, whether she got left behind by somebody or somebody drove her home that she didn't know. I don't know. Could be kind of strange. Tune in for that. We're going to be doing that around 12 or 1 o'clock, and it will be posted somewhere around 3, just to give everybody a heads up. We also are open. Sandy Bar Cove, Genie's Gems, and Psychic and the Genie are open for business right now. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. Oh my God, look at that. It's a terrible beach day. Everybody needs to come down to downtown Stewart. I'm looking outside. Whew, God, that's bad. Bad, too much sun isn't good for you, you know that. So come on down to 313 Colorado Avenue. Again, if you would like to participate in the podcast, whether or not you want to promote yourself or a business or you have a story to tell, anything like that, please feel free to call us at 772-678-6170. We'll make room for you on the podcast, so we would love to have you. Make sure that you give us a call, 772-678-6170. And again, Esther is here at 12 o'clock doing readings today, so look for that. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is Chris from the Stewart Buzz. We have two insane women sitting in front of me. By the way, we have Amanda and we have Esther. And usually we have the amazing adventures of Ester Bae. Well, Amanda's really no different. So this is the amazing adventures of both chicks that do weird stuff.
That's hot.
Yeah. So, Amanda, welcome. Haven't seen you in a little while. You surprised me walking in today. That was very nice. I have known her probably longer than I've known you, Esther. So I don't know why.
I think so.
I really don't know. I think you originally just came for me for a reading at one point, and then you just kept on coming, and we just kept on using you.
That sounds awful, using you.
Oh, no. Actually, she knows what I mean.
I mean, that's what guys do, using,
Exactly.
Yeah, but we're using her in a different way. At least we pay her. We pay her.
They want to know if, like, in the trenches.
So we pay. We use her in a way, but we pay her.
The thing's going through my head right now.
No, Esther, that's the things that you did on Long Island. No, this is something that she's actually reputable. She's amazing, wonderful human. So anyway, I do have to ask Esther one thing. First, Amanda, tell us a little bit about yourself because nobody knows you here. So
It's my birthday, April 6th. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Hi.
My God.
What are you doing? Are you
22 years old.
No, I'm not. No, I was thinking about having a small cocktail for celebration, but instead I went to church.
Oh, shit. A cocktail in church. Cocktail, church. Which one should I do?
Psychic and the Genie.
Yeah.
And
So
boom, we're here on the podcast.
she had a cocktail and then went to psychic and the genie, and not church.
No cocktails, please.
No cocktails.
Yeah.
Nothing, just water.
Yeah.
Okay. What's in the water? So I'm wondering. So it is your birthday. That's awesome. My birthday is coming up, so don't forget the gift. So that's very important. I need gifts.
You already have
So
the gift.
what'd you do last night?
I watched documentaries.
Okay, no, this is really cool because we're going to set the yin and yang. So the yin right here is sort of balanced and seems to be fairly normal. Then you got the yang over there. So I'm going to ask her what she did last night. So you watched documentaries. Very proud of you on that. Esther? Hello, Esther.
Hi.
Oh, man.
Esther, what did you do last night?
I went to have wine with my girlfriend.
Did you throw up on the floor again?
No, I did not. I only had 3 glasses. Thank you very much.
3 glasses, 4 glasses in a bottle.
3. I only had 3.
Right, but there's 4 glasses in a bottle. So you had
didn't
just
have an entire bottle, so that's a good thing.
you had 3/4 of the bottle
I
of
did.
wine.
I did, and I made some not very smart decisions.
Okay, then. Why don't you, so documentaries, just about a bottle of wine, making stupid decisions. This is the reason that we have the, thing about Ester Bae, the amazing adventures. What stupid decision did you make this week?
So, like, if you put someone in the trash, you don't go and check on the trash. You leave it there.
Right, but unfortunately, you attract trash. So you literally are banned from dating police officers, yet you want to know if your top friends are going to call you. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. That's trash.
Trash.
So why do you want the trash back in your house if you already took the trash out?
I'm just checking on.
No, this was Amanda a couple of years ago, by the way.
No way.
Just so you know.
I'm just checking on the trash, making sure it's okay.
So Amanda had her trash
With different
days.
types of people, not cops. That's for sure.
I mean, you had a couple of issues back in the day when you were young.
When I am still young. Thank you very much. Back in the day, it wasn't that long ago. So
Esther, how many children do you have?
None.
And how old are you?
Hold on.
It's not a hard
A
question.
year over 30. How about that? A year over 30.
That would be 31.
when I was 31, I was having fun.
That'd be 31.
Yeah, I'm just
A year over
I'm trying
30.
to make myself like seem younger,
No, you're 31 then.
Whatever. Okay.
Okay. Amanda, how old are you again?
38.
Okay. Difference between 31 and 38 is documentary versus I'm going to throw up in my mouth.
Throw up at all yesterday.
Why?
What do you mean why? I didn't stop myself.
See? I told you.
I did not let myself get to that point.
Just drank a lot of water.
No, she didn't. I don't think she drinks water.
I did drink water. I did.
What kind of water?
What do you mean what kind of water?
Just tap water.
No, my friend handed me like a Zephyr Hill one, and like I'm not a fan of Zephyr Hill, but like we made it work,
Nice.
Or something.
No, I'm not a fan of Zephyr Hill. It's more of me like crapping on them.
Is it Zephyr Hill or Zephyr Hill?
I'm not.
She makes up her own shit. Like she'll make up names and stuff, and I'll just like, yeah, okay, then whatever, it's fine.
I do give guys like that have done me wrong derogatory names. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
They're
I was gonna say she was another way of saying I do give guys, and then I wasn't sure what was gonna come
There's
after that.
sweet. There's Chihuahua. There's
Chihuahua, the one I was supposed to call you last night.
No, that was Thumb.
So she is attracted to men in uniform.
Right.
I keep on trying to set her up with a dude who runs a Mr. Softy truck because
What is that?
so it's an ice cream truck, but he wears.
You want to do someone that's Mr. Softy?
I don't think so.
There you go.
Well, there's no
There
such
you
thing
go.
as called Mr. Hardy. Okay, that's a hamburger joint.
I do love them burgers.
Anybody here from New York? Raise your hand. Oh.
You're not from New York.
No.
No, she's not from New York. So,
You're from New York too, Chris. Don't bow.
no, I'm from Long Island.
That is New York. Long Island is in New
Yeah,
York.
but aren't you like Great Neck?
Yeah, so
It's like where the rich Jewish people live.
We're in South Florida. Beautiful here.
So hot.
Whatever.
There's a market event going down right down the street for a nice walk.
She comes into the store and she goes, "What's going on with all the tents?" I'm like, what do you mean tents? There's no tent.
Trying to look for the word. It's called a market.
There's a freaking green market that's down there.
Yeah, those are normal to me.
Is that all like healthy? Because it's
Long
like
walks.
green.
So yeah, that's that guy pulling on our door.
Hopefully he
Thank
like
God
goes
it's locked
away.
at this moment.
No, no. Hopefully he like goes away.
So-
Oh, shit.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, well, yeah, we'll be in there in a couple of minutes. Did you want to get something? Okay, well, we can do that. I'll be in there in 2 seconds. You just wait for me right there. Okay, great. So what I want you to do is to talk amongst yourselves.
Can I talk about the documentary last night?
Yeah.
Yes, and also try to talk sense into her as to where maybe that the fire department, the police department, the paramedics, all those people are not the way for her to go.
Yeah,
Probably
I think,
not.
I think it's pretty much
Maybe just find a regular dude named Jorge. That
Enough
might be,
with Jorge, okay?
Okay.
with that, I'm going to be right back. These two girls are going to keep you occupied and entertained. In what way, I really can't tell. Maybe I should actually watch this thing before I post it, but
Probably.
good. I'm going to leave here, and I'm going to silence myself right now.
Bye.
Feels so much better. Just kidding. Anyways, the documentary was called Gone Girls. And I thought it was interesting because
Girls?
Gone Girls.
Gone Girls.
About
I
girls
think it was.
from the Long Island murderers.
Yes, exactly.
Island serial killer.
So they went looking for one girl, and they were looking for that one girl. They ended up finding multiple dead bodies. And they still haven't found that one girl. I think I fell asleep before I found the end, but I
still
just thought that was interesting.
Which one was the one they still didn't find?
It was the original one that they were looking for. So they call these girls, I think they were sex workers or something like that.
Yes, yeah, escorts or something.
Yeah, whatever their name was, at the end of the day, they're still missing at the end of the day. I feel like that was inappropriate, putting whatever they were doing on air. But the fact that they were looking for one girl and they ended up finding a whole crap load of dead bodies was fascinating to me because it was like she was sitting on her throne exposing whoever or whatever group was getting rid of these
Was doing
girls.
that,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and it was one man, I think, right?
I don't know. I fell asleep.
If I remember, because I was.
I think it was a battle between them thinking it was one man or multiple people, and that it became a battle between like the political system on who it was that actually.
That is crazy.
I have to watch it again.
That is
because,
crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty
At
crazy.
the end of
but I
the
thought it was
day,
fascinating.
they're, no matter what they do for a living, they're still human beings. They
Exactly.
still deserve to be found. So I'm sure a lot of people were giving backlash to that, but at the end of the day, it didn't really matter. They're still women. They still didn't deserve to leave this earth the way they did,
Exactly.
That was very messed up.
Treated like human.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
That's kind of scary.
Fascinating. It is very scary.
It's definitely scary. I think I remember I was maybe like, I don't know, maybe in elementary school or middle school when those things came to light, I think, if I remember correctly.
I've always watched documentaries. I don't know why. I've just been so interested in them.
You want to hear something so crazy? I read something, I think it was on Instagram, and it said like if someone watches crime documentaries to go to bed, they're a red flag. And I'm like, I'm a red flag then. Like I will watch a documentary.
It's good to know that there's people out there that do silly stuff that you would never actually believe that there's people out there that would do that. So it's nice to know and be aware that the person sitting next to you could be a potential documentary. You never know. It's just the awareness, I believe, is good to have. So it is a benefit to watching these kinds of things.
Like, thank you for causing turmoil in my life. Now you're a documentary. Now you're a subject of conversation for like a show. Yeah, for like an hour.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy.
It is pretty crazy. I just found it fascinating. One girl, they were just searching for one girl, and it ended up 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 plus bodies.
It was more than 10.
Yeah.
Oh, that
they
is
started finding skulls,
Yeah.
hands, like just stuff that's been sitting out there for decades. And it's like, since when were they actually going to actually look for these people that are missing? Because people do go missing on a daily basis, and had they actually pursued it without, jumping to a conclusion, oh, that was just somebody that was nothing, so let's just disregard them, they found a whole crap load of people that were out there. And who's to say what these people actually did if they were out there for decades at a time? It's just crazy.
Yeah, I really want to get Chris's input on this for sure, because it's weird because, I mean, it's not weird. I think it's quite fascinating that he knows things that other people don't know. Like, he has access to that because that's just the gift that he was born with. Which is pretty crazy. I think when the Gabby Petito case happened, I think this was like maybe
I watched that one a little bit too. I fell asleep.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep on that one and then watched it the next morning because, I'm a red flag.
That was sad.
It was, but I think before they released what her cause of death was, he told me what it was. And as soon as
really?
I read about it, I called him and I'm like, oh my God, you were right. Like, strangulation was her cause of death. And he's like, well, yeah, like I'm a psychic. Like, I do this stuff for like a living. I'm like, that's crazy. You knew it right before they announced it to the media. And I was honestly like, so.
But there's more people that know about it, but they just can't tell you, because that's the pros and the cons, I believe, of being a psychic, is there's things that you can tell people and then there's things that you can't tell people. And that's got to be rough for someone that is a psychic or, whatever they call themselves, because you want to tell people so bad, but they have to learn their lessons on their own and understand life moving forward in general, or if not, they're just going to be stuck.
Yeah, I'm one of those stuck people. Stuck, just
You'll be fine.
there, in the world.
Yeah, we all get stuck every once in a while.
Stuck.
Nothing to be ashamed of. We're living the dream.
I mean, Chris is living the dream.
Whatever his dream is.
It's Chris's world. We're
Yeah.
just, living in it.
Exactly.
Making it entertaining. Jesus Christ.
Mom's calling me.
Yeah, I know. Mom, I can't talk right now. I'm in a podcast. Oh, that's funny.
All right. So,
Doing.
anyways, the market out there looks pretty interesting. I would love.
Is it all
to go for a
healthy
little
stuff?
walk. I don't know. I mean, every market is different. They have healthy stuff. They have stuff for dogs. Here,
Like dog treats? Oh, yeah.
They have stuff
Hey.
They have nice hats.
You're talking about hats?
Yeah.
How do you talk about hats?
We're talking about the market. Can you squeeze through there? You got it.
But I don't understand. You go from, like, the Long Island murders. Yeah, hats.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, Chris. What do you think about that? Like, I want to get.
What do I think about what?
Like the Long Island murders. Like, I want to get like your psychic opinion.
Okay, so it goes
Yeah. And I think there's one body that they didn't find. Do you know where it is?
I'm sure there's more than one. There's tons of bodies.
I
that
think
have
they
not been
actually
found.
ended up finding her,
Really?
and where they never actually, they knew where her last location was, but they never actually looked where her last. They looked everywhere else and found 10 plus more dead bodies,
Oh, that's
except
nice.
for.
Do you know the Gilgo area?
Who?
Gilgo Beach. That's all I know. It's
Okay, so
Gilgo Beach.
it's around that area. It's
Oh, that's where they didn't look until the end.
so. I live not too far away from there. She lives very far away from there.
She did it. It was Chris. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, no.
It's what? No.
He's like, no, I'm innocent.
No, what I'm trying to say is it's a marshy area. So there could be people that have not been found ever that will be laid down in marsh that will eventually turn into, and I know this sounds morbid, but it's going to be like fossils, 200 years from now. Well, it's true. I mean, that's what happens.
I mean, they did find some bones and skulls.
They found a lot. They did find a lot when they actually looked. Like,
Did they actually find the murderer?
no, I think it became an argument between the police department and some political group or the governor who I fell asleep. So
I'm sorry, you fell asleep at what time? What time did you fall asleep?
I don't know. I didn't look at the clock. I fall asleep.
Esther, what time did you fall asleep yesterday?
I mean, I was in and out of sleep making phone calls I probably shouldn't have made.
Right. And because you were toasted.
Not
Correct.
by then. I was very regretful by then. It was not toasted.
But so you don't have a hangover today?
Oh, hell no. Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, right.
I ate after drinking. I was smart about it. Okay, I had some pizza.
And she had pizza.
So how'd you get home? Were you abandoned again? So I don't know if you know, by the way, she sometimes is found on bathroom floors.
Oh my God, I can't.
Throwing up.
There's a reason why my mother does not watch this.
And then what happens is strangers say, "I can take you home," and she goes with them. She goes with them, random people that she doesn't know.
She ends up in the body pit.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm still here. That's all that matters, right? I'm still here. I'm alive. I'm breathing.
And then she hangs out with these guys who turn records. What are they called?
Oh,
DJs. Oh my God, I love that.
And then she flashes them.
Hot. No, I didn't. That wasn't the plan.
Yeah, she flashed them. She flashed them.
Not them.
She lifted up her shirt.
Not them. I do have a picture of that.
I don't think I've done that
They
once.
censored it. They censored
You
it.
don't think you've done that once? You've done it twice?
I've ever done that one. Not even twice. I don't think I've ever done it before.
I personally have not done it myself, even though I have man boobs now. But I'm 63. I'm gonna have.
Oh my God, you're my dad's age. My dad just turned 63.
Pecs, I think
Yeah, okay.
are pretty much gone now, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. I love being old.
Older.
So you
Me.
are found on the bathroom floor
No, I
with
was
throw
not.
up on you, and you
I
shit
was
yourself.
not on a.
And
No, I was not
picked
on
up by
any bath-
strangers, and
No, I
you
wasn't. I did
drove
not shit myself.
wait.
That was weeks ago. Why are we talking about this again?
What? You shit
We're
yourself.
over that, okay? I'm still mad at the person, but
No, we had him on the phone.
we did have him on the phone.
Is there anybody who would like to call and have him on the podcast?
I don't think my mom would want to join that.
No, your mother. I mean, come on, move up
Hell
to this
no.
thing. Move up to the microphone,
I
for
can
God's
talk
sake.
to. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, somebody would like to hear you.
No, there's nobody I would like to call right now.
No men.
Unless
You just want to mess with.
No, not that I can think of. You think I could call somebody? Who?
Yeah.
Who are you thinking?
I'm just saying, maybe you had somebody that you thought that would want to be on the podcast and talk about something. Maybe, do you know the person who wrote the documentary? Maybe you can call them.
I mean.
Oh no! I mean, I just found it interesting, the documentary. I was talking with my mom on the phone about it last night. How they were just searching for one girl, and the mother was pushing to search for her daughter, even though they didn't want to do the search. And after just pursuing the
Makes
search,
sense.
they found 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 plus bodies, and they didn't even search where her last location was. So it just goes to show how much, missing people go searched for. I'm not sure, but it was just one search for one person ended up finding a whole bunch of people, plus more that have been there for decades. So that turned into a big argument within the system, because who did it? Was it one person or was it multiple people? Which I think it was multiple people, because if they knew,
I think it was just a drop-off place.
yeah, I mean,
that's
but
the
if
story.
that was agreed
Wasn't it in,
upon,
like,
that
the
it had to be
psychiatrist's
talked about,
backyard or
you know what I mean?
something?
There's no way. No, this was like a big area. There's no
It's
way.
an open marsh area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there's no way that they weren't talking about, just go throw them here because this is where nobody was found. I did this to somebody that so many years ago, and that body was still never found. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be a group of people.
I don't know.
Oh, they did arrest someone for it. Rex Herman, alleged Gilgo Beach killer.
You made a key word right there. Alleged.
Oh.
Which means he's not convicted.
I think that there's several people involved.
Alleged means he's not convicted. If he was convicted, it was he convicted. If it's allegedly that he did it, that means it's not.
Okay, so the case is still going on.
Okay.
Do you think the killer's still
I mean,
out
you
there,
date
Chris?
enough
There's several
cops.
killers.
I mean, you think you should know these lingos.
Yeah, you want to date him.
They're probably cops that did it. No.
Oh, one of them was a police officer, actually, and he was calling. Yes, that's right. It's hitting me.
I have no doubt that Esther dated him. So, back in the day that, the whole thing was, the girl is friendly with the football team.
Yeah.
Well, Esther is famous for precinct number 2. So
You did football
it's-
players too?
Yeah.
No.
The whole precinct.
Precinct is cops.
Yeah, it's true. Precinct.
The precinct is cops, not football players.
Did they do flag football?
No,
teams?
say like, so the very friendly high school girl was with the football players, but you, the friendly adult girl, is with the first precinct.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Here, they don't have precincts. Precincts is more of like a New York thing.
Okay, where am I from?
New York.
Okay, thank you. Now that we fixed that. So, Esther, that was one day. Tell me about the rest of your week.
I watched a lot of documentaries.
I doubt that. I doubt you don't even know what a documentary
A lot of
is.
crime documentaries. I watched Dateline, 2020.
I
No,
love all that.
by the
stuff.
way, it's 2020.
2020.
Yeah, 2020.
No. There's a T at the end of that.
Oh my God, I can't do it to you right now.
There is a T. At the
Okay,
end of that.
all right. So yes, I watched that.
What'd you watch?
2020.
Oh, gee,
2020.
thank you. It's like Barbara Walters and she'll.
She's dead. I just want to let you know that bit of information.
Is Barbara Walters dead? Google it.
She is. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm like a horrible person.
How do you know?
Because I watch a lot of TV.
I don't know where you find the time.
What do you mean?
Well, in between humans.
Barbara Walters died December 30th, 2022.
Yes, she's having. It's not alleged either.
She was 93 years old. She died in Manhattan, New York.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Not Manhattan.
And she was born in Boston.
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 But we're in Florida.
We are in Florida.
Florida.
So, did you do anything this week that was out of the norm?
For me, out of the norm for me.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I've been studying real estate a lot more now that I have my real estate license. Yes.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
So much. And I've just been working.
Esther's doing a lot of college stuff now, and she's like going to become like, oh no, I'm sorry. Just, I was mistaken. So Esther,
We're talking about
since-
her right now.
no,
me.
but she now is in real estate. She's doing that. Well, what did you accomplish this week?
What? Like, what did I accomplish? I mean, I have a career, a 9-to-5 job where I hire people. Yeah, I went through quite a few resumes. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Quite
okay.
bad.
So you have a career.
I would hope so.
And, well, not everybody does your age, but I'm sorry, do you have a career?
A career. What is a career?
It is something that you plan on doing pretty close to the rest of your life.
Pretty
but I mean,
much. My career's there. I don't know if it's set in stone yet, but I do have my planned future ahead of me.
What do you do for a living?
I clean houses, houses and some offices, post-construction cleans.
And you're good at what you do.
Yes, I love what I do.
And you have a passion about it too, which is really cool. Esther, I'm passionate about work. Let's talk about that. So Esther, you have this amazing passion about work. You work from home.
I do.
Okay, you wear pajamas?
I mean, the bottom half, yeah, because I have to be on video, like the top half, you know.
Okay.
I know.
So when you spill your coffee and you accidentally stand up, what happened?
I think once I didn't shut off the camera and I walked away and everyone saw me in like my pajama shorts, but whatever. It wasn't that big of a meeting. It was just like our team
But it was
meeting.
pajama shorts,
It
right?
was pajama
okay,
shorts.
just making sure you
Yeah,
I actually
got
have my first meeting with the brokerage on Monday, and it's going to be a virtual meeting.
Oh, that's always.
I do plan on getting dressed whole. Though I'll be in my house. I set my house up.
Did you? That's a good idea.
You could
I
change
did.
the backgrounds. Oh, but it's Zoom. Yeah, you could. still
Maybe
change
you
the
can come
background.
over and show me all that stuff
Yeah,
because I'm
change the
still learning
backgrounds.
my computer and
What do you mean
how that
change the
works.
background virtually?
Yeah, virtually.
Virtual.
So
Like
like
this
you
whole
could do like an
background.
office background.
Or a flag because we love America so much.
You know.
Yeah. So you can even green screen.
That sounds really complicated.
Well, that's what they do for TV.
Oh.
You green screen. Cameras can't pick up green, really. So if you had a green screen and then somebody was wearing green, they would look like they're invisible.
That is really cool. Like headless. I mean,
I feel invisible
bodiless.
sometimes. I feel invisible sometimes.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you feel?
Well, just because the topic came up. Just
If the topic of horseback riding comes up, does that mean you feel
I want to
like?
go horseback riding.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, go with it.
Regular horseback riding.
That's fantastic. You so you exercise on a daily basis. Do you do things like that, like Esther does? Do you go to the gym?
I work out outside. I like outside.
I love that.
Okay. Esther, how many times did you work out this week?
Well, why are you laughing? I can't because I have to do.
Sorry.
I have to get injections for a tear in my shoulder, and then I could go back to working out.
Okay. Yeah. So go back to working out from when? What year?
I think last year. Wait, no. Over the summer. Yeah, I was working out. Wow. Oh my God. It is last year. Yeah, I gotta catch up. It's not good. It's not hot at all.
That's okay. Well, you're not out of shape, so that's good.
I feel out of shape. You should hear me breathing when I go up the stairs. I'm like,
And those are only 2 steps, okay? So, I mean, it's like really like just 2 steps.
second flight.
That's it. She's just going up there and then she's like on the floor.
Like, I'll call my mom and she's like, you're out of shape, huh? Why are you breathing so hard?
In this hand, as she's laying on the floor trying to breathe, is a bottle of wine. Okay?
Yeah, that's gonna help. Wine.
And I need you to pour me a
Hydration.
bottle. I need to be hydrated. Give me that bottle of wine. So you didn't do anything else messed up.
No.
Because this is the adventures of Ester Bae, and you had one mess up, and that is like.
I wasn't proud of myself. I shouldn't have made that phone call. Or like 10.
What time was
Here
that?
is the confession.
What time was that?
I think it started at like 8-ish, and then it didn't end till like close to 7 a.m.
But that's not even normal. Why does the dude not even block you on his phone?
Who said it was a dude?
I don't think that you were doing that to a dudette.
A dudette?
Yeah.
I mean, they're working overnight, so like it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
So our law enforcement, by the way, is not looking for bad people. It's talking to Ester Bae.
You can do both. You can
Okay.
do both.
Making sure she's okay.
And just like sitting like in a Walmart shopping center somewhere, just texting Esther these random things. Is that what's happening?
No. There's no one in my life, unfortunately. So
you're
no.
well. I'm sorry. If there is nobody in your life,
Well, they're
do you
not in my
randomly-
life. They choose not to be in my life.
Wait.
so
Do
they're
you
not in my life.
randomly text people?
It's not random.
from
I
8
had
at
some
night-
liquid courage,
From 8 at night. You just said you had only 3 glasses of wine.
That's liquid courage. That is liquid courage.
Listen, from 8 at night until 7 in the morning. Not liquid courage.
It wasn't like every hour. It was every few hours.
Drink in moderation.
Not the drinks, the phone calls.
Oh. Moderation.
So wait. So you're telling me? So you were plastered. You started the.
I wasn't flustered. I was just,
buzzed.
Oh, wait.
You were buzzed.
buzz.
You
like
buzzed.
that word, buzz.
All right. So
like
you.
the Stewart buzz.
So you buzzed, right? Okay, I'm cool with the buzzed. But then that's when you started the texts.
Well, the phone calls.
So you were sober. You were sober by, 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But then you continued them. What excuse do you have then?
Because I didn't.
Because the liquid courage is gone then. You peed it out already.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I did have some responses and then I didn't. So,
Were the responses good?
no. Clearly, if I'm mad about it today, they're clearly not good.
Well, they didn't inverse curse words. Don't say the curse word, but they didn't.
No. Am I going to hear from this dude again, Chris? I need to hear what you have to say.
Would you want to?
It's probably not a good idea, honestly.
Okay, no.
Okay.
So how are you doing? How's your love life and everything?
I don't have one. I just have my kids. That's my love life. It's
Oh,
my
I love
babies.
that.
And they come home tomorrow.
I love that so much. I want babies.
How many babies do you have, Esther?
None.
Oh,
I want some though.
I have 5. I have 3
5?
kids and 2 dogs.
yeah, she was active at a young age, but I mean,
But it's, it's
Active
worth
at a
it
young
because I
age.
got that out of the way. Now I'm focused on my business life and growing.
right?
That
Her children are like 40.
No,
they're not.
That's
That's
their children. It's mine. Mine are still babies.
I love
I have a 6-year-old, 9 and 13,
Wow.
and they're awesome. Awesome, healthy.
That's 3 kids.
Ooh, they argue a lot.
Yeah, that's 3 kids.
I have 2 dogs too.
Oh, so dogs
Those
are
are my
kids
kids.
too?
Yeah, they're
I
my
love
kids,
that.
yeah.
Oh my God. I love that.
Yeah, Esther does have a kid.
I do have a dog. He's the best.
They're
in
the
my life.
best. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
my dog is actually very cute too.
I'm going to start bringing him here every Sunday.
No, you're not. If a dog bites somebody,
He doesn't bite people.
I don't like the way you said that.
He doesn't bite people.
He doesn't bite people.
Oh.
So that means there are some things he does bite, but they're
I
not.
mean, a ball. He likes to bite a ball.
Oh, great! I'm in trouble.
They're gone.
So what do you mean? Like tennis balls? He bites tennis balls? Why?
Well, not bites. Like he'll have them in his mouth, and then we'll
Rip 'em
play
apart.
fetch. Yeah, rip them
Yeah.
apart. We'll play fetch. It's a normal thing.
Mine sheds a lot. I wouldn't even. He'll leave a hole.
My dog doesn't
Hair.
shed at all.
Oh, lucky you.
Wow,
Yes.
special. I wish I could be like Chris.
No. You couldn't be like me.
I want to grow up to be like Chris.
I want to
Well,
grow.
first you would have to downsize a couple of inches. I'm a midget. And I'm old, so I'm an old midget.
Saying that, I've been saying that ever since I first met you. I'm old.
I don't mind being old. I love it.
Shit.
It's not a complaint. It's actually
But, like,
something I'm proud of.
As long as you don't look old, like you're fine. And
Okay, so when I start looking old, I'm doomed.
I'm not saying you're doomed. You're like a Bruce Willis.
Great.
But
I mean, nothing against Bruce, and I know that he's going through a difficult time, but that doesn't make me feel.
Bruce is a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Even with what he's going through right now, I still think he's a cool dude.
What's Bruce's middle name?
I don't know. I know his last name, Willis.
Okay, where does he live?
I don't know.
Okay, so you really
His
don't know Bruce,
ex-wife.
do you?
With his ex-wife, apparently, Demi Moore.
No, he doesn't live with just Demi Moore. He lives with his current wife.
Current wife and
Demi-
ex-wife.
Demi Moore and his current wife are friends, and they are both caring for him. And I think that's nice.
Bruce Willis, he's losing his memory, right? Yeah, that's hot.
That is very difficult. Yeah. So
I thought he had something else.
no.
Dementia? Wait.
Well, that's losing your memory. That's losing.
Yeah, but I thought
Let's
he
stay
had
with the
another
program,
issue.
okay?
I thought he had another issue. Jeez.
It's called a different word than Alzheimer's. It's
Dementia.
I think it's dementia. I'm not sure.
it's not dementia.
Oh.
Well,
I
Google
think
it.
they're all
Okay.
pretty much the same thing.
What does Bruce Willis have?
Well, dementia, you can live a really long time. Alzheimer's, you pass fairly quickly. You can live years and years and years and years with
You can
dementia.
have both at the same time, right?
Not that I know of, but I'm not a doctor.
Oh, okay.
Say it. Say it.
Frontotemporal dementia.
There you
I
go.
was right. It was-
There you go. That's what you have.
That's right.
So, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
I gotta go home and clean up my house a little bit. Nothing really, just gonna have some water.
That sounds fun. Some water.
She is a
I might have a
ball
glass
of
of
fun.
wine. I'm not
She is
sure.
just like extremely exciting. And Esther, when you go home today, what will you do? Because
Come over to my house.
I see these like Instagram photos and things like your tongue's hanging out of your mouth and you're like, on the floor.
No, I'm gonna walk my dog and feed my dog. I have to buy more dog food.
That would probably help, yes.
Yeah.
How many days have your dog not eaten?
He ate this morning.
Did he?
Yeah, I just need to
dog
buy it.
food, or did you give him a piece of bread?
No, he had dog food. He had his cup and a half of dog food.
Cup and a half.
I was very happy with it.
Nice.
Cup and a half of dog food.
Yeah.
There's a dog store right here.
Yeah, I know.
They can just buy dog food right
Probably
here.
walk this market too and see what it's like.
It's closed now.
No.
It's closed.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Is it 2:00?
It's 2:30.
Oh, they close around 2. Markets usually close around 2.
So do you want to mention anything about your business?
I am owner of Smart Mama Clean.
Like that.
We like taking new customers all the time, and that's it. I'm trusted by many and loved.
Then how would somebody get a hold of you?
You just give us a call at 954-445-9762. You can look us up on Google, or you can check out our website, smartmamas.com. You can check, we're pretty much everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, or you just, a simple text message is easiest. Please text message. The calls are very hard to get to because we're always busy.
Everybody else knows how to get a hold of Esther. So it doesn't matter. You just look in the bathroom wall. There's her telephone number, but Esther right on there.
Stop giving my number out.
Yeah, no, she does. She randomly gives her number out to anybody.
Doing that.
And then some dude named Jorge comes in with a dozen roses.
Jorge. Someone sent me flowers. Who sent me flowers, Chris?
Was he hot?
I don't know. They didn't put a name.
Weird.
I hope it wasn't Jorge.
I hope it wasn't
Weird.
So
no name.
we had to eventually tell Jorge that she was gay.
And I don't think he took it. He wasn't taking no for an answer.
He said he didn't care.
Yeah, he was not taking no for an
He
answer.
said, I'm fine with that. We can have a threesome. That's what he did say, something like that.
He was in his 50s or 60s. That's not happening.
Where'd you meet him?
Sorry. Here.
Here?
Yeah, he met me, unfortunately.
She gave him, wait. She gave him his number. No, she gave
Because
him
he wouldn't
her
leave me
number.
alone and he was annoying me. So I
So that's
I
just the
should
way
have-
it works?
I should have, honestly, I should have just given him my
No,
ex.
so-
I blocked him. I mean,
Wait.
I blocked him. Hell yeah.
Hear me
blocked
out.
him. Shit.
If there was a dude that was annoying the hell out of you, would you give him his number?
depends on the type of annoying, because there's annoying that's funny annoying, then there's annoying.
Well, he wasn't funny.
No, that's just uncomfortable.
Right, and it was uncomfortable. Would you give him a number?
No, I don't think I would. No.
Clearly, I should.
But they'll still find
I
it
blocked
anyways.
him.
They'll go. Well, for me, they find it anyways.
Well, you have a business. Nobody's going to find Esther's
Find my
number.
address and
You'd be
everything.
surprised.
Oh, jeez. I guess, yeah, I really never Googled, so I guess maybe your
I
number.
love Google. Google is honestly amazing.
Okay, that's great for Google.
I like Google.
I'm sure it will. Why don't you marry him?
I should marry the owner of Google.
Don't you remember
Never have
that
to work
back
my
in the day?
life.
Oh, it's a long story. You guys are young. I'm old.
In the
Okay.
day, picketing. Or,
Did you
what is
look it up? Did you
no,
look it up?
I did actually. There's such a
Protesting.
thing. Protesting. Picketing or protesting. Have you heard of picketing?
Yes, but I don't know.
It's usually what a union company does.
Picketing.
And they picket the place where they're working.
A picket fence. A white picket fence.
Ooh.
Okay. With that, I'm going to hang up now. You guys have a blessed day. I'm going to go next door, and everybody can say, Esther, focus, please.
Sorry. ADD.
This is what happens. When it's funny because when Esther's here is when the little yellow bus pulls up. Okay, this little yellow bus pulls up. Esther comes out. There's somebody that actually helps her out.
Oh my God.
It's down 2 stairs. Okay,
Yeah.
it's 2 stairs off the bus, and she's
took your
huffing. She's huffing and puffing, and somebody gives her a little Pinot, and then she drinks it like this, and she walks into my store and says, "Okay, I'm ready for the readings now." Who am I reading? And then she'll do a 15-minute reading for 30 minutes. Then she'll do a 15-minute reading. Somebody that paid for a 30-minute
My
reading.
clients don't seem to complain. Only you do.
Yeah, because I have somebody else waiting.
That's good. That means I'm busy. I'm popular,
Okay. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a blessed day. And tune in next week when Esther falls on the floor again, stupid drunk, inside. Get this.
See who she calls next week.
Yeah, right. See who I call next week. Which trash am I going to check on?
Firefighter?
Is it a cop? I don't know.
But maybe you can come up with trash next week.
What? I don't do that. Can't come up with trash.
Or because you're...
I come up with the trenches.
Jeez.
Trash trenches. Trash.
All right, then I'm going to go because all I do is watch Family Feud when I go home. So that's what I do.
On live TV, nonetheless.
I'm going to have pea soup tonight with quinoa.
I just ordered myself a burger from Five Guys. Just wanted to let you know that.
I want a steak.
Sounds amazing.
Okay.
It's your birthday.
Ribeye. It is my birthday. I might just go get a steak.
I was conversing with myself here. I am going to have split pea soup
Yum.
with turkey chop meat
Ooh,
and with quinoa
that's awesome.
and chickpea pasta. All of that lowers your blood sugar.
That's amazing. Not that you were diabetic or
You know,
anything.
go to the bathroom all day. It's amazing.
Disgusting.
You're a smart mama clean to clean it up.
All right, then. You guys have a blessed day. We'll talk to you whenever. Goodbye.
Bye.